out there. God. God. That's not that. That's the crow. That's the the Canada geese out there, way out there, way out there. The crow is, where's my finger? The crow is right there. Caw! And the Canada geese is over there and over there. Isn't it weird how at 69 years old, my eyes can be super sharp, but I really can't see that well at night? Maybe because they've dimmed the lights and they use cheap paint on the roads, so they don't use the money that they should on the highways. So you think you can't see, but it makes money for the optometrist and optometry. See, everything's a money grip, if you ask me, but that's just my point of view. I'm just saying, you know, I can look directly in the sun and I don't go blind, but hey, you listen to what your doctors tell you to do. I'm an anomaly. I'm clearly not like you. God. But considering I can see that crow and that Canada goose way over there, so you think I can't see a boogaboo hiding in the bushes? Okay. Spiderwebs, spiderwebs. Anyway, welcome to my happy place in space. No negative, am I sedative? Oh, confirmation. Double confirmation. You know, misery loves company. So when people really starting to see you rise, all the ones who used to play in your energy before, not only do they despise you, but they want to, like, you know, they feel like they got to, like, hold you back. Because, I mean, you know, misery loves company like that. But you can't even focus on that. You can't even focus on nobody you used to. You know what? That's a good thing about being me. I can literally sit here in my own bubble and not mess with anybody. You know, I am, like, really good about my energy. But the thing about this is that you're attracting a new crew. So if you're, say, looking for somebody, if you're looking for that mate that you want to spend the rest of your life with, then you know what? How are you? How do you look? What are you doing about you? Like, are you sane? Are you a drunk? Are you an addict? Do you have shady, shisty ways? Or are you on this side of the criminal line? I mean, but you expect to get a good man, okay? Or a good woman, as the case may be. Or whatever your persuasion. And it's that, too. It's that, I don't know what the deal is where everybody feels like you got to have polyamorous and you can get with everybody. I done told you one time before, and I have gay friends. I have bi friends. I don't care what you do. But I don't do that. And that's it. And this whole thing about the industry is that they want, it's like you're not the normal one. Because I don't fuck with everybody. I don't fuck everybody. And I'm like, is this what we're doing? You are like hearing everything I say. I said, well, you just hear you. Like, I don't hear, you just be tapped in. I'm always tapped in. I don't even know what this is. I'm just always tapped in that way. I still think y'all chip me in 2020, but it's okay. Well, anyway. But it's a law of attraction. It gets back. Oh, you're co-signing again. It's a law of attraction. How are you attracting what you want in your life? Because you are attracting the good. Yes, you're attracting the bad too, because, you know, it's kind of like in the movie, what's it, Poltergeist or whatever. Coming in light, Caroline. You know, the little dusty, rusty crusties, you know, they want your light too. Reminding you what I said, you know what, you embrace the real light and brush the buggies off of you. So I used to take too much time with the bugs, too much time with too much time with people that, you know, being in my North Node, I was messing with too many people that were way beneath me, that were way too low. And now they're feeling some kind of way, but that's not my problem, okay? I mean, you're feeling some kind of way. You're feeling some kind of way that I say you're lower than me, and you knew what you did in reality. And it's the nerve. It is the audacity. It is that, like, do I have to go to a bitch's house and slap them in the face in front of everybody and let them know I'm that bitch? But I won't do that. I won't do that. I'm not that kid, because there are some military brats watching me that I don't want them to ever do that. Don't ever get yourself in a situation where you have to, because see, that could go all the way wrong. I mean, where can that go? You know, people, guns start blasting, people start fighting, and so that's why you just don't go that low. But once you know what you know and you see how they play, and trust me, those type of people, they're addicted to that type of action. They'll keep doing it every day, or that's just their way. Once you know that, you get that shit out the way and you focus on you. You can be a bubble right into your house. You can be a safe space right into your house. Nobody ain't coming in my house. Not unless they're invited. Nobody's coming to my house and nobody's breaking in my house. Because trust me, I'll Glock you out. I told you I have gold dots. Gold dots are not for conversation. Gold dots are for, well, bye-bye. I hope you had a life, because your next destination is hell. But anyway, but you got to be careful about the people who you bring into your energy, okay? So that's why you attract what you want. And that's why I hang around the base a lot, because, I mean, my dad was an officer in the military. My mom was one of the first in the Women's Army Corps. So therefore, my deal is to, like, you know, be level and to go up, not to go low. So I'm not as nice as I was before. So I know how to, like... I thought you got my dinner ready. Huh? I thought you got my dinner ready. Bye. Okay. The face one of the people that was doing the house. You know, they're like, you got to know, bro. But it's so cool. See, I'm nice like that. I speak. The old me would have been like, you know, the old me would have like, cause I got some food. I got buku food, but I got it for me. So, and you know, provided by my team, my family, and that's what I'm learning too. That I used to just give away my energy, but I don't do that anymore. But I can still be nice and not have an attitude. So see, I don't have the attitude that certain people say that I do. If I have an attitude with you, bitch, it's you. There are a lot of people who will swear out I got a bad attitude, but they will not come in my face and tell me I have one. Now, will you? Anyway, so it's a matter of what you are attracting, wherever you are, no matter your situation. I don't care if you're homeless. You have to start there. It's in you. You got to pull that fire. You have to have the faith beyond faith. And faith without works is dead. So, because you have to put in the action too. You have to change, not talk, not just get on your knees and pray, not just beg somebody all the time, okay? You got to make that magic work. You got too many people on social media with, you know, you can get these crystals and gems, and you can get this oil, and you can get this, and this will help your nature. Has it helped you? They're all being grifted, all of you. Have you ever seen me? Please. Florida water, I do believe in. And I do have my crystals. But I'm like, you know what? The bottom line is, if you don't have the faith, if you don't have the courage, that essence in you, there's not a damn thing that crystals or holy water or anything can do. Because it's you. It's you. What energy are you attracting? When you see you're shining bright, trust me, everything will come around you. Everything. But you got to figure out, what are you gravitating to? Are you gravitating to the highest of your energy? Or are you entertaining the lowest of the energy around you? It's a choice. It's a choice. And you can choose. Don't say, well, I'm here and I can do... No. You're making excuses. You're making excuses. And once again, it gets back to you. First, you got to start with yourself and say, I am better than this. This is not what I do. You ever wonder why so many drunks or so many, drug addicts, they pray, they go into religion and they hide behind the mask in the pulpit, and then you find out years later they're still drunks and drug addicts and a whole lot worse. That's the good thing, that a lot of these churches and these mega preachers fail. And if you ask me, now all of a sudden, all these celebrities who are like doing all these gospel songs, it sounds like some Hillsong shit to me. Hillsong by any other name. Oh, wow, I love this. Let's go. Shoot. Let's go. It's a light show. I'm in the right space for me. I am in the right space for me. I do like this. Remember, I told you, you attract your energy. You saw something that I was nice and let it go because that wasn't my energy. But then you see this coming in threes. And 3, as you know, is my start number. So see, a perfect example of how, and there goes the birdies too. I'm not sure if you are who I think you are, but when here comes the other one, I told you the circle. It's like family. They're just doing their evening rituals. I know it. I love it. They're photo bombing my videos. I love it. I see the lights over there. I see the lights flashing. You're flashing those lights very wide. I love it. They love. It's the evening show. It's the evening show. It's the Ranger show. As I'm sitting here out on my porch showing you about manifestation. You manifest, you attract your tribe. And I love that sound. I love that sound, by the way. I heard that sound. I heard that. That was not a woodpecker, but that was a cardinal. See, because the cardinal sounds like almost like a, anyway, but that was a cardinal. That was, I don't know, just a bird, but anyway. And it's threes. It was 3, and it was 3, and it's 3. I mean, when you look at it. As I was saying, you attract your tribe. You can attract it right where you are. People have always asked, where do you want to live? But I know how the weather works around here. This place, for whatever reason, for whatever it is, it's weird, but it's been a protective space for me. There have been criminals that almost come up to my door and then get blocked instantly. This tree has been struck by lightning at least several times. This tree. Lightning has struck this tree at least several times, bounced off the tree, bounced down and hit the transformer down the street and knocked everybody out, except me. When Hurricane Matthew came through, or whatever that was, and I thought, the whole world is drowning, my house is fine. I've had this little, tit-a-tat. I heard that. That was a woodpecker. I heard that. I heard it. My hearing is brilliant. But that's a frog. Or it might be a cricket. Anyway, but yeah, you attract. I know I get lost. Like, I get lost in nature. That's why it's the evening time where you start to hear the birds start to settle down and the frogs start to sound, and it's just a nice, and you hear the planes, like, humming down, and it's a nice quiet time. It's a nice quiet space. I'm sitting at my own place. I'm good. I'm happy. I am like really, really happy. I'm like really, really happy. Remember when Earth, Wind and Fire say you can tell by the look on her face? You attract who you are by your own energy. But no, you will attract everything as you continue to rise. And I do mean everything. So you got to literally be focused on your rise and plug into those energies that feed your natural high and not the ones who take you down to a low that you don't want to go. Been there, done that. We're not doing that before. Can't look back. You learn nothing from those Sodom and Gomorrah stories. You don't go back to anybody that salted you. I don't give a damn how nice they are to you now. They did what they did, and they did it more than once, and they did it more than twice, and they did it while looking right at you. That's somebody you can never, ever, ever trust. And if you feeling some kind of way about that, well then fuck you, bitch. You did that. Don't blame me. You take that up with your creator. But at this point, I'm not even in your story, and you're not even in mine. Don't be sending your Simpson stands to me. I have angels and demons watching over me that, trust me, you fuck with me the wrong way, bitch, you will not be fine. There have been a lot of accidents. There have been a lot of house burnings. There have been a lot of shootings. There have been a lot of fights. There's been a lot of, don't ever, 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 I'm trying to tell you, don't call on my colleague, you know, and act like, well, she gonna work for me. No, you don't respect anything. You don't respect me. You don't respect God. You don't respect nothing. Most people don't, because they think they are God, or they think I can do whatever I want to do, and they find out that they can't. And that includes the Illuminati too. You may be many things, but you're not God. Somebody told me to deliver this message, even to you. I'm good at everything I do. Good for business, good for prosperity, good for finances, good for healing, and good for soldiers in the field. You can take the advice and rise and have a better life, or you can get yourself killed. I had to recognize that too. Don't hang around people that'll make me feel some kind of way that I turn into one of you. That's a tragedy you don't want to happen. Because trust, no one will win that, especially you. And that's why I had the moment out there. Let it all go. And now I'm here with a tribe, with a freshly painted house, with a new attitude. Some of the same ones going to come through. They can do whatever they want to, but I'm going to stay at a even keel for me. I'm going to stay cool. Because, see, the thing about now is the awareness. I know the people who did what they did, and I still do. And the fact that I haven't shot you now, the fact that I haven't come up to your face and shoot you in real life, shows that I've clearly, in some way, forgiven you. Or maybe I forgive myself. You gotta forgive. Nah, I'm not there. But you know what? I know I know when I told you, my team says hold. When God comes out and says hold, you're about to go there. Yes, I am, Daddy. It's about to be Red Sea, Dead Sea. Here we go. Passover. The Yah is getting, the Yah don't get ready to put on the show. The Yah daughter / God daughter / Mark Ali / Lilith / whatever it be. Ooh, it's like all the warring angels are coming out of me. Gabrielle said, let's go. Blow the horn. Okay, you want to play that game? Blow the horn. You remember when she blew that horn, then stuff was about to blow. But I'm sitting here on my porch being nice. And comedy is healing. Comedy is healing. That's why I put on a great show for my tribe. That's why, you know, they love what I do. And I thank them in reciprocity. You know, I thank them for helping me to survive too. Because we're all surviving together. We're all surviving together, and we're thriving together. Because everything is crazy right now. Saturn return, though, is not playing with anybody. So it's about to go down. You think it's going down now? Oh, it's going to get worse. For some, but for those of us who can stay on our high side and don't let the devils pull you back into that bullshit, because right now you're the one, you're the different one, you're the one that's not like them. Kendrick can say that in the song, they're not like us. You're right, not like none of you, but you're also not like me. And if there is even a remotely a chance that you're caught up in this bullshit too, remember, I'm not Drake. You know what I mean? There they go. She's got us scary. But they're not scared of me. Wow. I found a tribe that in reality has real planes, real weapons, real intelligence, real money, real legacy, real loyalty. And they're just like me. Message. Happy learning.